Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. I am so pleased to say that near the end of the week, we have our second subscription box. Yes, Sakuraco is our second box to arrive for September 2024. And as always, I'm super excited to see inside, especially because I've been looking at the custom sheet, which I have in front of me, and there's a lot of things in here that look really, really good. So we are going to crack in here, but before we do, I just have to call out. So this is, of course, the Moon Festival month, and both Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco are doing themes related to the Moon Festival. And so I do just have to highlight the redesign that they did. I think that this is just really beautiful. It's very simple and yet just really gorgeous. I also really like, so you can see the moon rabbit motif because over in Japan, the moon and rabbits are very much connected. Instead of the man on the moon, they do rabbit on the moon. So this is the Sakuraco box, and for Tokyo Treat, they did a very similar design, and yet you can see the gold foiling on the Sakuraco. You can see that this, well, I don't know how well you can see, but this has like some of that kind of dot effect for the shading. They're very on brand for their respective boxes, and yet they're coordinated, which I really appreciate since they're both owned by Ichigo. But they have, and they're both, of course, Japanese snacks and wanting to spread that and share that experience with the world, and yet they have very different approaches. And so that they have these special designs with this rabbit moon image that are similar and coordinated and yet very on brand for each of them. I think that's really cool. We have seen them coordinate things like this in previous months. What comes to mind is they both the same month did Cherry Blossoms at Night, but they did their own version. So Tokyo Treat was very festival oriented. Sakuraco was more, kind of refined, elegant, Cherry Blossom viewing at night oriented. Both amazing. They did a great job. It seems like they might be doing a little bit more of that with the rebrand from Tokyo Treat, which I'm really excited about, just because if you're only getting one box, then that's one thing, but for somebody such as myself who is getting both, having them be related and yet very different and distinct, I think that's great. I'm super excited. Like I said, I've been looking at this custom sheet and there are so many things on here that I'm really excited about. So let's crack in here and get to see it. Also, I do just love that they do this sticker. With their cherry blossom. Because, of course, Sakuraco is cherry blossom. I believe that is actually the kanji for it. All right. Actually, I think it literally translates either as little cherry blossom or cherry blossom child, the way the kanji is written. Okay, I call this out every single time I open one of these, and I'm going to until they stop, which I hope is never, because I love this. Of course, we have our little message from the founder, and they always include an image that relates to the theme. I think these are beautiful. I use them as bookmarks. I keep them because they are gorgeous. I think they are wonderful. I really appreciate the added touch. 3 of our 4 boxes do this. Tokyo Treat has one, Sakuraco and Boxu. They all take different approaches to how they do it. That is very fitting for their brand. And I love seeing all 3 of them. I love seeing the different images that they come up with. Yep. So we have our culture guide, the Autumn Moon Festival. I am so excited for this box. So the culture guide is really helpful if you do get one of these boxes. I highly recommend that you keep it on hand. I use it all the time when I'm planning these to figure out what's going on, what to expect. But they also have information on like makers and different cultural events and places and things. It's really fascinating. I love these. I actually keep them all. I still have all of them that they've sent me. I keep them, I file them away. I love them so much. So I'm just going to set that aside just because for the unboxing, of course, as always, if you've been here for a while, you'll know this. If you're new, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. Is a lot faster and easier just to go from the customs sheet for identifying as we unbox. But I will definitely be referencing that later. Highly recommend you keep that on hand as you explore your own, assuming you choose to get one. So first things first, we have this month's tea. They're just calling it green tea. To the point, I'm seeing the ingredients that they've listed here. It's just straight green tea, so I'm sure it's a special kind of green tea. The culture guide has more information on it. Like I said, the culture guide is amazing. They do a great job with them. I really appreciate them. This looks super fun, and the detail of these candies, they are so cute. Alright, what are these? They're calling it just candy and then specifying moon viewing designs, which they're really beautiful. And having had some of these candies like that in the past from these boxes, probably very delicious. They're only calling this Big Dorayaki. And I don't feel like I need any more information on this. I am addicted to dorayaki. I adore it. Sakuraco, thank you for sending me more. Please continue to send me more. I am very happy when you send me these. I am seeing a chestnut here, and like I said, I was really excited looking at the custom sheet. The first ingredient on there, it just caught my eye. It is like this chestnut mix. I am really excited. I think this is going to be really good. I love this sort of thing. So Sakuraco, again, thank you in advance. I don't need to try this to know that I am grateful. Oh, these are something else I saw on the website that I thought looked really cute. They're just calling these marshmallow, but from the website, I think these might be wagashi, which is traditional Japanese sweet making. Really cute, really adorable. These little bunnies. They're so cute. The detail on them is subtle, but it's there. And they're just like tiny works of art, these wagashi. I love it. Okay. So we have again, they just called this cookie with moon viewing design. But the design is gorgeous. I'll try to get it in the center. You have again these rabbits and the moon and that plant, just that same motif that we see on the top of the box. It's just really beautiful. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, what is this? Ooh, I think this is the sweet potato cake. To me, this looks really tasty. Might not be your thing, but I am really looking forward to that. Okay, so we actually got 2 of these, and I did not notice. I apologize for that. Ooh, what is this? This looks good. So this is a black sesame rice cracker, and it looks like there is really a lot of black sesame in there. That's probably got some really good flavor to it. The things I'm learning and picking up. Okay, ooh, this also looks good. We have brown sugar mochi. Always a fan of mochi. The mochi is amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to infer from this that these are soybeans with cocoa. I'm not entirely sure what to expect with this. This is going to be interesting to try. Okay. Oh, you sent me 2 of them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sakuraco. So we have gotten a piece of taiyaki like this from Sakuraco in the past, and I remember it vividly because it was delicious and I loved it. I am already certain I will love these. So we have had taiyaki in the past from Sakuraco. They're not saying anything like different flavor wise. So I'll go find the last time that they sent it. This is another reason why I keep the culture guide for the information. But then also, if it's the same brand and it's the same exact flavor and everything, then we won't try it again. But if it's a different brand, if it's a different flavor, if it is different in any way, shape, or form from the last time we got taiyaki like this, we will try it again. But I can already tell you this is probably like perfectly soft and moist and delicious and perfectly balanced with, I'm guessing there's probably some sort of bean paste filling in here, and they are masterful at balancing the very, very sweet bean paste with the flavor of the cake or the dough. So good. There's a reason I love these. If you have the chance to try, go for it. Going to be worth it. So I think these are rice cracker senbei. We get a lot of rice crackers. This looks very different than the rice crackers we've been getting. They look really good. We've gotten amazing rice crackers. The rice crackers game we've gotten has been astonishing. These look very different and they look really tasty. Okay. And yes, I will get to that later. So I'm guessing you are probably the same. So this is they're calling it a pon rice cracker. Interesting. Okay. Oh. So this apparently, it says Harajuku on the front. This is apparently baked chocolate. We're going to give it a shot. And then, so this is not on the custom sheet, but one thing that I've noticed with Sakuraco is if there's extra space in the box and they have some extras from another box on hand, they will sometimes just throw in like a little extra treat. And this is their white chocolate fruit strawberry. I think we've tried it before, but I'll double check. If we haven't, then we'll try it. But if we have, then I'll set it aside. But if you've been on the channel, you're already aware of this. And if you're new, you might not. And if you've been here casually, you'll have some, which is, I tend to be very picky on Japanese chocolate. It tends to be very waxy. I tend not to be a fan. But this is there are few things that they do excellently, particularly when it comes to fruit flavors. And Sakuraco does these, and they are masterful at this. They have these freeze-dried fruits, and they infuse them with chocolate. And so it bypasses kind of the waxy problem that I usually run into personally with Japanese chocolates. And so you get the flavor of the chocolate with very intense fruit flavor. These are so good. If you see these and it's a fruit flavor that you think you might enjoy, give it a shot. It's worth it. Whether it's white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, I've seen it done with all three. These are amazing. Absolutely worth your time every time. I do not need to try this to know that, because I've just tried enough of these from some of these makers to know that this particular chocolate process, outstanding. Worth your time. Okay, so I'm going to double check the box because it's happened exactly once. I did miss an item in a video and I still feel bad about it. So finally, Sakuraco, one of the things that's unique about them is they always include some sort of houseware thing. Pretty much always related to food in some kind. Sometimes it's the cloth wrapping for a bento box, sometimes it's chopsticks. More often than not, it's a piece of ceramic, usually plates, sometimes bowls. One time there was a glass cup, but this month it is a ceramic plate, and this is the thing on the custom sheet that has had me the most excited because the picture of it there, tiny and in black and white, is gorgeous. I am really excited. And it always has something to do with the theme. It is. And so we have this beautiful, beautiful plate that is so in line with the theme of the Moon Festival. I love it. I think this might be one of my favorites, honestly. It's gorgeous. I love seeing what they do. It's always something different. It's always something fitting for the month's theme. And it's just always interesting to see, but then sometimes, you get one that for you personally is it just clicks. We've had a few of those for me, and I think this is one of them. I am so happy with this. Oh, okay, and now we get to the part of the video which is always a bit tricky, which is how to arrange this so you can see it all at once. I try my best to arrange, but as you can see, it kind of goes haywire. There's so much that they send. And, I mean, so much of this really just looks delicious and fun, and you're going to use the box for this to kind of help prop everything up. Oh, it's not really helping. There we go. So we have the candies, we have our bonus strawberry. And I also have to call out the fact that we have so many of these treats where they sent us 2 instead of just 1. Sometimes, you only get 1, and so you try it and you want more, or, if you're sharing it, it gets harder to share. So I really appreciate that there are a lot more with these smaller items. There's a lot more duplicates being sent so that it's just, you have one where you can share or you can try it again. I really appreciate that. Oh, I have a little more space where I can put something here. This is always kind of a jockey thing, figuring out how to best position all of this. So as far as tasting this is going to be concerned, I'm of course going to go through this, figure out, what we're going to try, what we're not, make sure we don't have any duplicates, figure out the filling schedule. We have a really interesting situation. So if you've been on the channel in the last week, you're probably aware that we've been doing a lot of Tokyo Treat because, and I said this in the unboxing, a while ago, I was just in a position where I was able to pay for one of the pre-order subscriptions. And so Tokyo Treat decided to send me my box early, which was awesome. I am super happy about that, super grateful. And so that means we only have 1 Tokyo Treat video left. So tomorrow we're going to do that. It's the noodle dish that they sent us. We're going to try it. Well, you're going to get to see me try it. I've already done that. And it's ready to go. So the day after tomorrow, we're going to start digging into these. So this is going up Saturday. That'll be the noodle dish will be on Sunday, and then Monday we are absolutely going to try these, and we will continue trying everything in here until we're done. The only thing that will interrupt that is if we get the box from Boxu or Japan Candy Box, then of course we'll do the unboxing, but we won't try any of those until we finish trying everything from Sakuraco, just because, what gets here first gets tried first. The other thing I do need to let you know is uh, Sakuraco and Tokyo Treat, a little bit different from Boxu and Japan Candy Box. These boxes are still available through the 15th of the month. So if you are watching this and you're seeing this and you're like, I've got to have it, I got to try this, I need this in my life, you can go to the website and you can order just the one box and still be able to get this for Sakuraco. And if you had that moment with Tokyo Treat with one of the tastings where you just said that, these are still available through the 15th. Go put in your order. They'll send it to you. Super fun, super enjoyable. I understand not being able to do it every month. But if you're deciding that you got to try it, this is still available. And actually, we'll probably finish trying all of these before that period ends. That is not true of Boxu or Japan Candy Box. Only Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco are like that, both owned by Ichigo. If it's past that point and there's something in here where you're just like, I really wish I could try that, or you're looking at this and you're thinking, I only really want the one thing, not everything in the box, feel free to let me know in the comments. They have a related website market where after they finish with the boxes, the extras go on sale. So if there's something where you're like, I need more of it, or I just want the one thing, you can find it on there, and I'm more than happy to help you find it. Just let me know in the comments. Feel free to ask. And yeah, I am super excited about this. So thank you for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane.